Hey, what's up, yo? Hey, what's up, yo? Just wanted to come and holler back at my peoples. Uh, your boy with the flu there for a sec, man. Damn near died. But anyhow, I'm back and just wanted to show my paperwork. I always hear about, you know, cats showing the PSIs or the cases they've caught and talking about that paperwork. I'm not going to show y'all that paperwork, but I am going to show y'all the legitimate paperwork that I was able to accumulate throughout my life. So this one right here, we're gonna start off with the GED, and I actually got this piece of paper in the state of Texas and the Texas Youth Commission. So this is what I got to show for those couple of years in the youth and that commission. You know what I'm saying? So I was able to get my GED there. And it's crazy because I've seen grown men that still ain't got shit like that. Not that it make much of a difference, you know what I'm saying? But it's still something to have. So what I got next is I got a couple of degrees in my welding career that I was able to get through the local community college. This is the certificate that I had gotten through the school into lean manufacturing at Ozarks Tech. I was also able to get membership into the American Welding Society, the AWS. You know what I'm saying? So I can pretty much get a job anywhere I want throughout the nation for to be a welder. I'm cold at that shit too. Pipe welding, aluminum, stainless steel, carbon steel. You know what I'm saying? All different positions and all different depths of metal too. You know, I was able to also get my associate's degree in applied science. So they call that the AAS degree. That thing took me close to 4 years to get. You know what I'm saying? Because I was majoring in welding and business and marketing. You know what I'm saying? I was admitted into the Missouri State University. It's a really good experience that I was blessed to partake in. I was out there in the university a couple of years also. So all in all, I got close to 7 years of college experience. Believe that shit or not, for a convicted felon, man, knucklehead his whole life. This is another certificate also in the welding industry. You know what I'm saying? And that I got this one along with the associate's degree. You know, and got several different job offers, man, but I had to move from Springfield in order to go to work in those. Here I am at my first welding company. It was L&W Industries. And boss Tom and the secretary, Jacqueline, they're handing me a $3,000 check paying for my college education, you know what I mean? Which I pocketed all that money. It was like a bonus that the company was offering. You know what I'm saying? So they're taking a picture with me there. So a lot of people don't agree with college or with school. They feel like, well, there's a lot of, college students that graduate that ain't got shit going for them. You know what I'm saying? They still out here struggling and whatnot. And yeah, that can be the case. You know what I'm saying? If you don't utilize, what you work for, that's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? But right now, I'm working on starting my own little business in the next month with my family. Primarily my wife and my kids. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to get into this little business. I'll let y'all know later on once I get it popping. Once it takes off a little bit, I might drop a video or two about it. Hell, might even get into a whole series and start another channel, you know what I'm saying, on our family business. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to wait and hold off on all that until I get it going. And from there, we'll do that. You know what I'm saying? I got another video that I'm dropping here in a sec, letting y'all know about the social media platforms that I have and why I'm kind of chilling out and all that. I just feel like I want to take time to make this YouTube channel grow and mold it into, saying something positive. versus, you know what I mean, always speaking about some negativity and prior criminal activities that I was partaking in. Because I feel like I started steering the channel in that kind of direction. You know what I'm saying? And that's not what I'm trying to promote. So, you know what I'm saying? We're going to do something positive out here for the youngsters, man. If you take it from me, you know what I'm saying? If they accept a convicted felon like your boy Jay, that was in and out of juvenile and in and out of the penitentiary, they accept me into the community, into these colleges, man. You shouldn't have a problem with it either. You know, if you having a hard time, you know what I mean, really finding yourself financially out here in this crazy world, you know, you should take that into consideration and place it as an option, you know what I mean? Furthering your education, you know, knowledge is power. And, you know, the greater you can build yourself up with skills and experience and talents, you know what I mean, the further you're going to go in life. You know what I mean? But if I can go back in the time, you know what I'm saying, I honestly would have chosen another route than welding. I was fresh out of the penitentiary. You know, I had my first daughter, and then I had my girl move up here, you know what I'm saying? I had my stepdaughter, you know, so I had two daughters, and my old lady that came up here, they followed me. You know what I'm saying? Because she wanted to do things the right way with me, held me down when I was in there. So when I got out, you know, I changed all my way. I was like, man, I'm on federal paper. You know what I'm saying? I got two kids. I'm a man now, you know, 23 years old out here in the street. So I was offered the opportunity through one of my coworkers at the train track, the Frisco building. We're demolishing some asbestos sites. And when the job ended, the 9-month contract, everyone got fired. And one of the dudes pointed me in the direction of college. And, you know what I'm saying? I didn't look back. I'm still in college to this day, hell. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it's all is, man. I was in survival mode. I was like, I can't sell dope no more. I can't hit licks no more. That's not what a man does. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a youngster no more. It's not just about me. Versus when I was a youngster, man, it was all about the crime. All about, you know what I'm saying, that street money. You know what I'm saying? That's who I was my whole life. But when I became a man, you know, that responsibility kicked in. You know what I'm saying? And it honestly, it changed me, you know, being a father. My instincts kicked in, and it changed my whole mindset, my whole train of thought. So, you know, I'm in college. I'm like, man, what the hell should I do? You know what I'm saying? They're asking me like, well, what do you want to do? I'm like, I don't know. I just know I don't want to go back to prison. And they recommended welding, auto mechanics, and some other shit. So I was like, man, I weighed them all out and chose welding. And my whole mindset was I need to do a real rough, hard job that nobody wants to do, because then I'll always be in demand. Somebody's always going to hire me because nobody wants to do this kind of stuff. You know, but I was wrong. There's a fucking line of dudes trying to get in welding that, like, you're disposable out here, man. You get a welding job anywhere in town, it's like you got to treat it like gold, because, you know, your first 6-9 months, you're in probation. If you can't meet all the deadlines, all the requirements, every single one of them, 100% of the time, you're going to get canned. So, you know, I chose this path, and I've had several jobs here in town welding, you know what I mean? I made some good money out of it. But I took a break right now pursuing a major in entertainment, media, and production. You know, and my wife is taking business management, so we got a couple of things we're finna line up, because you know what I'm saying, working for somebody else or working for yourself, those are about the only two options y'all gonna have out here in this world, man. If you just coming out that penitentiary, homie, it's time to rewire the whole mindset and, you know what I'm saying, start operating like a man with that, you know, responsibility on your shoulders, homie, and do the right thing for your familia, homie. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about at the end of the day. And so looking back at it, you know, I knew I didn't like welding. I hated that shit. I was just like, man, I got good at it. I learned to master that which I hated. You know what I'm saying? And it's something that I'm possibly going to be getting into in the future on an independent contract thing. You know, I got a couple of projects I want to dibble and dabble here in the future. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate y'all time, man, and stay tuned for the next videos, homie. Not sure who tuned in and who didn't. Just a quick little live, man, or some positivity. You know what I mean? Don't let nobody block your shine. Don't let nobody talk you out of doing something different, something righteous. You know, education, college. It's been a great, fantastic experience for me. It's opened up my mind in so many different ways. You know, and it's increased my knowledge, my wisdom, my value. You know, I've gotten sharper in my social skills, something I didn't have growing up. You know, I was antisocial. I was, you know, always like a ticking time bomb waiting to explode on somebody, you know, just serving dope and living that hoodlum knucklehead lifestyle, you know what I mean? So think outside the box, you know what I'm saying? Go surround yourself with some real jazzy cats, man, some real jazzy, you know, uplifting, successful atmospheres, you know. Like the university for me was it. When I was in the university, the Missouri State, which I'm going to another one right now, and yeah, they're totally different, man. The universities is where y'all boys want to be, man. You're man, it's just so much excitement and you know the energy and the atmosphere around there alone is worth it. But I watch your homie, saludos. And in this thing, let's see.